We're up here at the heifer barn. Ferdy was actually running the 7600 last night, and then all of a sudden his steering wheel would just keep turning on him, but it wouldn't turn the wheels. He ended up blowing a steer line, so I gotta take this side panel off and we'll figure out which one it is. For some reason I thought it's the one that's going up there, but it's actually one of the two for down here. So I gotta make it leak for a second to actually find it. I don't know if you saw it squirting uphill from down there, but my leak is in there. Great. All right, we'll get that cleaned out and pulled off. I figured out what hose it is. It is, well, that one right up here. It connects right behind the frame rail. I can't record it because it's too dark and it's so tight you can barely get a wrench in there. I had to get an extension with a socket to get the tightener, a holding bracket. I got to open that, and it's one of these two hoses. I'm gonna take it off and get that switched out. That way Stanley can keep spreading. I got a new hose. I guess I didn't record the old one, but I had a blow right here from the fitting on this side, which you didn't see. And yeah, we'll slap it back in that holder right there, screw it onto the front. Be a pain in the ass again to do the bottom one because you got the wrench up in the frame, and you got about 8 inches of moving with it in the frame between the drive shaft and that, so you can't record anything because you won't see nothing. And yeah, so I'm gonna put it back on. Not gonna record it again, but you see it. And yeah, that's done. We'll fire it up. I got everything zip tied and holding. Make sure it steers. All right, looks good to me. And then top it all off. I mean, there's a bunch of oil under here now, but there's a whole cluster of hoses that just sit right there. And I'm working on getting that hose out and stuff. And then this literally falls and hits me right in the face. We have been looking for this ratchet for like 3-4 years. I guess it's been hiding away inside this frame rail. Yeah, it's been like 3-4 years, 3 at least. That's kind of wild. It would need a little bit of lube and stuff to get rolling again, but it's a snap-on, so technically you can get a free one. Check the oil, or not, get it fixed, I mean. Set the ad. Alrighty. Well, this morning I've been, well, busy fixing the hose, and then I had to go do some other stuff. We sold one of the hay equipment from over at the other farm, so I had to go load that up. So just busy running around doing stuff, and I haven't been able to get spreading. Alex isn't here today. She was running my tank yesterday, and so Marcus, he's actually running my tank. He's not spreading solid manure right now. He would be if I was spreading, but gotta get this liquid out. So we threw him in my tractor, and he's running the triaxle. So we'll go stop here at the bottom, or whenever he's empty, we'll talk with him. I think Marcus has only actually ran this tank one other time. I think. I can't remember exactly. What do you think, Marcus? Good. Cold in here. I know. You like the tank? Alright. I did have to remind Marcus about the hydraulic valve for the steering. That way he's actually steering the tank. We're in the cornfield below Alan's house. And who do we have here? What's your name? Henry. So, I don't know if many of you remember, but we increased the size. You remember?
I was Dad help.
You were with Dad.
Up here.
He wishes Daddy brought another manure pump up here to agitate. That's what he just said. Yeah, we increased this cornfield. We just made it basically square. We cut into the grass. We will have to tile someday the little bit that we added. It's a little wetter, but it's nothing that we weren't expecting. But for the most part, it's pretty good going. Ferdy's helping me since Stanley went how to do chores. Yeah, I can't forget. Henry's here helping too. Do I let you drive sometimes?
Yes.
Is that your favorite?
Dad let me agitate.
Daddy lets you agitate? Okay. And Henry has been pulling this down because he likes doing that. Well, my mom and dad were pretty nice. They just stopped by, brought us some ice cream from Pinecone. Henry, he had a little guy, but I don't think you're keeping up. Henry, don't do that. You gotta lick it faster. I'm gonna have to get him a towel. Is it good? You getting a brain freeze?
We only have like 5 more loads.
So we got Henry a shop towel that I got in here. And that's not enough to hold it back. He got it all over his shirt. Is it yummy though, Henry?
No, it started melting.
It started melting. You gotta lick it faster, okay? Is that yummy? Is it?
Yes.
Yes. You like vanilla?
I do too.
You're gonna get a brain freeze. Alrighty. Another day of spreading here. We got Henry. We're spreading Jason Doe's field here.
Jason Doe's field.
Yep. I've said it in a previous video last year, but this is who does the mats for that we put in the main barn and that the new barn has in it. And he also helped a lot with the supplies for getting the new barn up and going again.
Me help you.
And Henry helped too. So this field is definitely on the more hilly side. Really, before any of these fields this year, all our cornfields were almost all level. So it's definitely, oh, I should put it in 4-wheel drive. Okay, we'll go now. So hit the cruise control. And we're going.
Now is me help you?
Yes, you can steer. So we're waiting on the part for this tractor, but on the first day of spreading, the PTO would not stay on. And then if you hold it for 10 seconds, it would stay on, and then you could let go, but it wouldn't just be push the button like it's supposed to be. So we've been running it just holding the button for 10 seconds, and it's been fine. At least we could spread. And then I changed the PTO switch, this one, or the yellow one, thinking that was the problem, and it was not. So we're waiting on the speed sensor to come in, because yesterday it finally started throwing a code. It would not throw a code until then, so we really didn't order anything yet, and we were like, maybe eventually a code will start throwing if we keep using it. And yesterday it finally did. It was T6110, which is a PTO, rear PTO speed sensor. It It could have a front PTO, this tractor, but it does not, so that's why it's rear. Yeah, so just a little thing, but we're still going. We did drill in a cover crop in this last year because we did rent this field last year. So that's the little bit of green you see. So Henry, you like when Uncle lets you drive?
Yes.
You gonna drive my tractor when you're bigger?
Yes. Like you.
Just like me. Okay.
And the hill.
Yeah, so Uncle G, right, is in the Harrells,
Yeah.
and Stanley is driving the John Deere, right?
Us using your snitting.
Spin it around. Well, we're gonna do some discing here because Garrett had to go. This upper section of the road right here, there's not too many stones. The bottom side, they grow down there. But up here, there's a little bit in this bottom section where there's a decent amount, but it is a very nice soil. That was a stone. So Henry, what do you want to tell Mommy for bringing food?
Pizza.
You want to tell her thank you? You tell your mom thank you?
Thank you, Mama.
So Alex brought some lunch and we'll get rolling again, right?
Yep.
We have a little bit of solid manure here that Philip brought over last week, I think, because a bunch of the other dry fields we already did the solid manure spreading in them. And Marcus and Ava are actually working on a 40-acre cornfield right on the other side of that woods. Like, they're not very far away from us, but they're right over that. Sometimes I hear them over the CB, and they're working on, there's about, I don't know, 12 truckloads of solid manure we brought there that they're taking care of. Right? That's what your brother and sister are up to? He likes that pizza. We're on the bottom section. We're actually almost done. About 3/4 done it. Marcus is running the John Deere. Stan went and did his chores. And I'm just jumping back and forth. Philip just loaded my tank. And Ferdy rolled in. So I actually started spreading a little bit of the grass in the back. Just that way everything's getting done while we're here. And then we'll have to come back. Well, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, maybe Marcus will take care of this a little bit, because they finished that in that field over there. Ava and him did. And then there's not too many more piles of solid manure left to do. Just a little bit back here, some on the front. We'll see how much we do. I'm not sure we're gonna spread all the grass, but I'll at least get this back here. It's dry enough. The front seems like there's a couple wet spots, so if I'm not making ruts, I have no problem spreading grass, but in the spring it can be a challenge some years if it doesn't want to dry up to get all the grass spread, so normally you just fertilize it. I guess Henry's riding with Marcus now, and they're waiting for their loads, so it looks like they're just playing. Henry playing in the dirt. Look at him.
He's spreading fertilizer.
He's spreading fertilizer. You want to show me what you're doing? Okay, I'm watching. He said he's fertilizing. That's how the manure spreaders do it, he said. Like Daddy does it? Where's Daddy fertilizing right now? In a grass field. Oh, he's making another pile of fertilizer, he said. See, even with all the equipment, they still like playing in the dirt. Right? Oh, you're gonna spread that load over there?
I told him don't walk in the poop over.
Don't, was he gonna walk in the poop?
Yeah, I don't need that in my tractor.
Okay, I'm watching. 10 loads, that's what you gotta do? Okay. Almost done this field, Marcus.
Yeah.
Well, you got that little bit left.
And then after this piece here.
Where we're loading.
And then
He's determined.
I'll finish.
Well, we're all done this field. I don't want to spread that one because I think it's a little too wet to go on with the heavy tanks right now, and I don't need to make ruts. And Christoph fertilized it, so I'd rather not make ruts to start the year if I don't have to. Someone's gonna come grab that tractor. We're just gonna spread the top grass a little bit to get the trucks empty that are here, and we'll be done this section and on to the next. My mom's here. Yes, we're finishing up this. We're getting rolling. We're back here at the pit. We're gonna do some spreading around. We got one more field over there, pasture field we switched over last year. Yeah. My dad is right. Oh, I don't know where the camera's seeing, but he's right there. With his dump cart and the MX200 hauling stuff. But we're gonna go finish up that cornfield. It's basically 2/3 done already, but once trucks got going this morning, we switched over where we were spreading. Now we're going back to that with tractors. But I fired it up, started pumping, and I broke the shear bolts all of a sudden, so I gotta put
only one third left.
Yeah, 1/3. So I gotta put 2 new shear bolts in. There's a little bit of manure squirting because when we turned, we cut the pipe a little bit right here. So if it blows pretty good, we'll have to switch it out. We've had to do it one time before, but we've had this pump now for
8 years.
Yeah, I want to say 8 years. So only having to switch that out once so far isn't bad.
First try.
Yeah. Back to pumping. My mom picked up that the rubber flipping valve yesterday for this, so we can fix that, so we can do 100% pumping or 100% agitated. Right now it's so wore out, it's basically 50-50. So, but we had a spread, and we really didn't want to stop and fix that, because it does take a little while to cut that open and get that switched out. It's not a hard job, it's just time consuming, but we'll get going. Marcus is behind me and we're gonna get rolling. Well, I guess I'll end the video. I didn't record any more spreading, but I just pushed up the feed for the night. I do that every night when I get home. And yeah, so they should have about the perfect amount for the night. It's been good every morning for the last couple of days since we did a ration change. So yeah, we will end the video here, I guess. They got milked. What time is it right now? It is 9 o'clock at night, and they got milked. Well, the milking starts at 3. They normally get done around 7, but that'll end the video, I guess. So thanks for watching. Till the next one.